Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to see about file upload to Firebase Storage. I'm going to split this video into two parts, like one which shows like drag and drop into a div which accepts the file, and a part two will be like we'll be storing and retrieving it from Firebase Storage. Okay. If you are new to my channel, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Please visit all the previous videos which is out there. Okay, come, let's go into the video. In this part one video, what we're going to see is we're going to see about drag and dropping a file into a part like a div. Um, Here we're going to use attribute directive, host listener, host binding. These three are the main key part of this video. Okay, so the attribute directive will help us to modify the DOM elements to alter whatever we can do with the attribute directive. Okay, to the particular DOM element. If you map the attribute directive, then you can perform all the stuff which you have given inside the directive. Okay, and the host listener will listen to the event which you want. And using the host binding, you can bind a particular you know style, a class, or whatever there for that particular attribute. Okay, the HTML element. So that's like probably if we go through the practical example, then it will be much more explanatory. So we're gonna create a simple project. So that I just created a scratch project using the Angular CLI. So I'm just going to open that folder called file upload. That's what I just created. That's just blank project which you will get if you create a new one. Okay, this is the one. So I'm going to open this. Yeah, there you go. There it is. Let me go to the terminal and run this application. Let it compile. As this is the first time, it might take some time. Let me pass the video. So there you go. Our project got compiled. So let us open the uh, browser and hit a URL. So there you go. It's just a the scratch project what we'll get. So let's go into the app component and modify. Let me go into app component HTML. So this is what we are getting. So let me remove everything, leaving the outer outlet. If we have anything else we're gonna do. So as the first step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the UI. So let us create the UI. Let's go here. So so as a first step, what we'll do, like we'll be creating an input tag. So if you want to make a upload button, so we will be using input, which is nothing but a type of file. Okay, so here we're gonna use the same, like it's gonna, so on change we're gonna upload the file for this event, accepting the files. Okay, so this is what we'll do initially. Like if you save this and run, if you look at the browser, so this is what you will get usually to select a file and upload. Okay, so we want a drag and drop functionality here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this with a div. So div which encloses the div. Let me have a class for file upload Okay, load container. Okay, so we have to create this class anyway, and let me get this up, and it does hide this. Okay. Right. So this way, what will happen? Right, this way, the file upload, whatever the button we have to choose or browse the files will be hidden, and we'll have something like this. When okay, so let us go inside the CSS. So let us copy the class name first. File upload container. So this container. Okay, this will like let it have a background image. Okay, I have an image downloaded from you know web, yeah, Google. So this is that icon. So just drag and drop inside assets. Let me have this inside assets. Okay, so I will use that here. URL, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be assets upload image. Okay, so I'm not going to repeat this. Background, yeah, repeat, no repeat, and we're gonna set a size of width of 80%, 8 of 200 pixel, and we'll have a background color. So it will background color of aqua. It should be and we'll have a size for background size will be 100 pixels, because the image it should not be big, right? So that's why we are setting the background size, and I'm gonna set a border of 2 pixels. Should be dashed, and color will be, let us say it is black. Okay, so that's what it is. So let us save and see how it is, how the browser is. Okay, this looks good. So the image should come center, so we'll align that. Background position gonna be center. Okay, so this will be in center, and let us move the div a little to the center. So the margin gonna be 20 pixels R2, and the border radius is gonna be 2 pixels, 10 pixels. Okay, let it be 10 pixel. Let us see how it is. So there you go. So we got the curve. So that's what the border radius is, and we got the file upload icon as well. So that's what we need. And whenever we go inside, whenever we hatch over the container, I'm gonna change the color and the pointer. It's gonna be hatch over. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna change the background color to light blue. Okay, and I'm going to the cursor to be a pointer. Sorry, cursor pointer. Okay, so let us look the UI how it looks. So there you go. So that's good. Okay, so the UI is ready. So let us move inside. So here you can see we didn't create the function. the function we have already told, like it will upload the file. So we'll create a method. Okay, component. Okay, so let me have a function called upload file. Okay, it accepts a parameter. Okay, and we have to iterate, we have to check the event whether it has a file or not. Okay, so let me create a variable here called files of type any. So I'm going to initialize it with the blank array. So we're going to check the event for let index equal to 0, event dot length, index less than event dot length, then index plus plus. So how many ever file you're selecting, we're going to push that inside files. So this is going to be a file, right? So let us create a constant file equal to event of index. Okay, so there you go. We're going to push the file inside this. Okay, so that's it. So once you've done this, so we'll see it in the console. Fine, that's it. So hope this should work. So let's go here. Let us open the console. Let me. Okay, so let us consider that we have to open the file, we also have to browse the file and select. Like with drag and drop, we also need option to browse and select. So I'm gonna file input. I'm gonna have a reference, or I'm gonna click on this. Click equal to file input dot click. Okay. So with this, it will trigger. Click on this input. Okay. So I'm clicking on this. It triggers. I'm gonna upload this. Open. So there you go. We got the file. Okay. So that's it. So we got the UI. We have the functionality to upload. We have a array which gets updated with the file. So now we want to create a directive. So here, if you look at, so click function, it is implemented. So now we're going to create a attribute directive. So I'm going to go into the terminal. Let me create one more terminal. So in this terminal, I'll say ng directive drag drop. Okay. So this is going to be a directive inside our app folder. Okay. So in this directive, what we are going to do, we we are going to map, we're going to declare the events like drag when you're dragging inside and when you're leaving the div. So that's why you have to trigger the events. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a host listener. I'm going to create a listener which listens for a particular event. So for this we have to pass an event. Okay, so let me do this. Okay. So the event is going to be drag over, means we are dragging over the particular directive. Okay, drag over, and it's going to be an event, and single quote, and on drag over, we're gonna have, actually it accepts a parameter, right? So we have to event this event. So what we have to do is like, let's say you're dragging a file now. So let's say you're dragging a file and you want to upload. So if you drag and drop here, you can see that we are getting like we are saying the browser, it opens on more tab and it displays the image. So instead we have to prevent this action. So to prevent this action, what we are going to do is we are going to make an event dot prevent default and event dot stop propagation. Okay, so I'll say console.log you are over panel. Okay, so now if we drag it, okay, if we drag a file, it should not open that. Instead it should say, so I dropped it. Ideally it should, we should, drag over. See here, it should, let me see what's happening. Did we save? Yeah, we saved it. Okay, one more thing. We have created a directive and that selector is not applied anywhere. So we have to have this selector, this directive, the attribute to this particular tag. Okay, so now if you save and if you go here and if you drag this, okay, let me connect my mouse. Okay, so if you drag over, nothing happens. Okay, what's happening? It's a drag over event. Okay, I think I missed the drag over. See, it says you are over the panel. So if you can see that here, you're over the panel. So similarly, we're going to create two more functions, which will be like, one is to drop it, okay, drop, and one will leave the panel, okay, leave that div. So it will be leave. I'm gonna save. You left the panel. You dropped. You dropped something. Okay, let me save it. Let me go back and okay, it says like, yeah, it is same, drop. Okay, so now it should work. Let me go here. You are leaving out. If you're dropping, you drop something. So till this it's working, the directive is working. So now we have to emit an action. Okay, so I'm going to create output upload drop upload file. Okay, it's called new event emitter. It's going to be from Angular code. Okay, so here I'm going to tell, okay, if we drop something, if we drop a file, so I'm going to tell that just forward that event files, whatever we have, to that, let's say, file dropped dropped. So I'm going to emit this action that this file dropped, and we'll get that action here. Okay, file dropped. So here I'm going to create a constant files. I'm going to get it from the event dot data transfer dot files. Okay, if the files length is greater than 0, then I'm going to emit this action, this dot file drop dot emit files. Okay, so this action is going to happen only when we drop something. Okay, let me go here, and what action it is emitting? It is emitting file dropped. Okay, so let me have the function here. Okay, if we have this event happening, then I'm gonna call this upload file function. Okay, and here we're just gonna pass in the event because we already iterated the files inside the directive. Okay, let me go here. So it's training. So let me go here, drag, drop. See here, that's it. We got it. So let me have one more line of code which displays the files inside the storage. Okay, div ng for equal to let file of files. Okay, it's going to display span file dot name. Okay, and it's gonna say the size. Okay, let this be h4. So I'm gonna have the size as well. File, you can format if you want. I just did as simple. So once we have the file dropped, so there you go. It is displaying the second line. That's okay. Like, we're not much concentrating on this now. So probably in the next video, I'll explain how we have to format this. So there you go. If you drop a file, now it is doing this. And I told, like, we also have something called as host binding. So I'll explain that now. So we'll go to the directive. So to the host, like for this directive, which is the host is this element. So that is having the directive, the attribute directive. Okay, so to that host, I'm gonna bind, let's say I'm gonna bind its style dot background color. Okay, background color, let's say bg equal to, so what color we have? Ideally we have aqua. Okay, so let me go here. So let me have this aqua. Okay, so whenever we are over that, so let's say I'm gonna make it as bg color equal to gray. Okay, and whenever we're outside, so let it be aqua. So So now, whenever we are hovering with a particular file, so that becomes gray. And if we drop, it becomes aqua. And we got the file and its file name. And let's say I'm dropping one more thing, and I'm dropping this. There you go. That's so simple. The drag and drop functionality, this is how it's working. And I hope this video is helpful for you guys. So in the next video, what we'll be doing is we'll be connecting to Firebase Storage, and we'll be uploading this file, whatever we have in this files array. So we'll be, storing to Firebase, and we'll be retrieving it back. Um, so if you like this video, please share the knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and wait for the part 2 video. Okay, thank you. And if you have any comments, please do comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching.